And ready.
Weddy.
Episode 38, boys. Pretty Bad Sports Podcast. We got the Eastern Conference Finals, Game 1. We got our Boston Celtics hosting them Miami Heat.
Losers.
And how we feeling about that, huh?
Tariff. You boys know I said in I think my first guest
You don't
appearance
like
on this show, the one team I was afraid of is the Miami Heat. And what do you know? Here we are. But gotta beat the best to get to the top, bro. So here we
And
go.
they
Round
haven't even
fucking
played like that. Like, we should handle this team, honestly. But I don't know. They obviously just got that Jimmy Butler effect, which the media is hyping up quite a bit right now. I would love to see the Celtics just fucking shut that
I'm
down.
getting sick and tired of Jimmy Butler, buddy. I'm like, obviously he's a great player, but he hasn't fucking won shit. Just like us, I'm sick of it acting like he's like LeBron. It's time to put an end to this guy. Like, I would hope we honestly, I would love a sweep, but I'll take a gentleman sweep just as bad. And I'm sick of it. I think the Celtics are due for a fucking domination of a series. I think people are sleeping on us because we had a rough road to the conference finals. But after watching that game seven, dude, if obviously Tatum with the 50 bomb, if they show up like that every game, there's nobody touching us.
Danny Cruz, I totally agree. I was actually saying that to a buddy at work earlier. We can't let Jimmy Butler do his thing in Game 1 and steal it in Boston. That would if
no.
we. I want to set the tone this game. Like I want the Garden rocking like it was in Game 7, and we need a little bit more out of Jaylen Brown tonight. I want to see some out of Jaylen Brown. I think he's gonna have a big game tonight. That's my prediction. I think he's gonna score 30 plus.
Ooh,
I like
I
that.
love that.
Yeah,
I think
Jaylen
he's
Brown.
gonna be the guy to I think he gets the first assignment on Jimmy. I think that's who I want Garden Butler to start.
I don't hate Smart
Is
on
I don't
Butler.
hate Smart either, but I think Jalen's just a little taller than Smart. I think he can a little bit stronger maybe, and he can handle Jimmy. But Jalen's got to be careful with Jimmy and drawing fouls. Just like that's how we ran into trouble last year is against Harden. Harden's as much of a fucking loser as that guy is. He is pretty good at drawing fouls, but Jimmy Butler
Yeah.
doesn't flop. He goes to the rim hard, and he knows how to draw a foul. So they got to be careful getting that guy going from the free throw
Yeah,
line.
and my thing about Marcus Smart too, bro. I see. If I'm Marcus Smart, I'm looking my chops, buddy. If fucking that Valentine guy's gonna cover Marcus Smart, he's a fucking little midget, buddy. I'm telling like put Smart in the post, dude. Everybody clear out. Let Smart back this guy down. I mean, dude, I think we could see old school Smart. I mean, I can see it as myself. Like I think Marcus Smart can tool on this Valentine kid. They're gonna have to pull him out of the game because Smart's just gonna post him up. I'm hoping they do that and see the mismatch like that. What Marcus Smart's gonna bring to the table against this guy because that guy has no. There should be no reason why Marcus Smart can't handle him.
Is it Gabe Vincent? No, that's who it is.
Is that Gabe
He's a
Vincent?
little fucking rat, but
See, I don't even know.
He's the Celtics killer.
Marcus can bully the shit out of him, like Doyle was just saying.
It's legit mini
Absolutely.
me, buddy.
Do we know the starting five tonight? Are they going with Williams or are they going
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
double big.
yeah, you gotta
okay?
go
They're,
with the
sta-
double.
they're staying with that. Okay.
Vibes changed immediately.
Yeah,
You can tell
Bob.
the defense changed immediately when that lineup
Good.
fucking came
So
back.
so what's the starting five tonight?
Smart, Brown, Tatum, Horford, Blob, and then Miami. I don't fuck. I think they start Vincent,
Struce,
Struce,
Butler.
Jimmy, Bam, and I think
No,
they
no,
go K
no.
Love.
Yeah, I think it's K Love either way around.
Wow,
I
he
put
starts for them.
yeah.
He's
He's been
on.
playing
Yeah, he's
well.
been playing
I know.
solid.
I believe it. I believe it.
You
But
know,
like,
Um,
dude, right there, those like this shouldn't like Kevin Love should be getting picked on. Like that's what I'm
Struce should get
saying.
picked on.
I
Gabe
think if
Vincent.
this the fucking Celtics show up with their offense, but no way Chicago, no way that he can keep up with our offense, man. If we like come out of the gates hot, like I don't think Miami has the power to fucking keep up with us. Like they're gonna want to slow down the game, and I just think if the Celtics come out hot shooting,
Yep.
we can fucking blow the doors off them. And I am desperately asking to fucking protect home court, buddy.
Please.
I'm sick of throwing away home court games because this is the type of team that makes you pay if you throw away a home court game. Like I could easily like as much I don't want to see it, but if they still want to wet in Boston, like dude, it'd be tough to like beat them back in Miami. I mean, I know we did it last year, but it's like
Can't keep
it's
playing
gonna
with
bite you
fire.
in the
Yep.
ass when you keep thinking you can play backs against the wall basketball. Like it's gonna bite you in the ass one of these times. And Miami's definitely one of those teams that will do that to you. So I'm hoping they can finally figure it out and fucking show up in Boston and protect home court. So I'm thinking tonight and Friday it's gonna be 2-0 by then.
I fucking hope to God, man. I mean, this team has proven time and again they just fucking bury themselves. They put their backs against the wall. Happened against the Hawks where they should have buried them in 5 games. Happened against Philly where that Game 5 performance, we all saw that. That was the biggest piece of fucking shit I think I've ever watched in my entire life. You gotta fucking bury these teams, and I hope that Game 6 in Philly and Game 7 was what gets them over the hump where they finally fucking take care of business. That was finally the wake-up call that Jason Tatum needed, that Jaylen Brown needed, where you can't fuck around anymore. Like, it's theirs to lose, in my opinion. It's their title to lose, in my opinion. You got to fucking take care of business.
We saw what happened in the finals last year. You had your chance to step on the throat of fucking Golden State. What was it, Game 4?
Yeah, you're up to 5 minutes to go. You're
and
up
you're
4.
like, you just don't play your best basketball, and you get fucking and then right from there on, it went downhill, and we saw what happened. We fucking lost in 6. It's like, I just feel like the Celtics team's legit. The only thing that's stopping the Celtics is themselves at this point. They are way too talented. They definitely got hands down the deepest roster in the rest of the playoff field. So,
Yep.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you fucking show up, you're blowing out teams like what you just did Game 7. So,
Yeah,
I'm
they got to
fucking
stay
sick and
locked
tired
in.
letting teams hang around.
How do you guys feel about Al Horford shutting the practice down the other day? I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't.
Anybody watching that doesn't know is, I guess, from what the media is saying, is the Boston Celtics they made it sound like a shitty practice, and Al Horford kind of got in the middle of it and called it a day and basically called the team out.
You know what? I kind of hate it, not going to lie.
I hate it, but I love that somebody actually like stopped that from being a shitty practice and like noticed them. I'm glad like a guy like Al, veteran, like recognized, like, listen, what the fuck are we doing? This is a reason why we throw away games, because we're not taking practice seriously. Like, we got a team that just took us 7 games last year, and Jimmy Butler was fucking inches away from fucking putting us away in Game 7. You know, he did a pull-up 3. He went for the 3 instead of the 2.
Yep.
You know,
I got a question for the chat. I want you guys to get involved here. Who are going to be the key factors for the Boston Celtics outside of just like the 2 superstars? Like, who are the guys that are going to have to get it done to help the Celtics get over this Miami Heat team? And I'll kind of spin that off on you guys too. Like, one guy, I'll start. I think that Malcolm Brogdon he's gonna show his experience in this series right here, and like I think that this is gonna be the difference from I know we did beat them last year, but if we're gonna win in 6 games or whatever, I think we need guys like White and Brogdon to really step up and kind of carry that second unit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Derek White, as good as he was in the Atlanta series, where he was arguably the second best player in that series behind Brown. Against Philly, that was a bad matchup for him. He did not. He kind of lost his shot a little bit, lost his offense.
Yeah, I like that.
I see you, Danny.
I really kind of. I want to see D White respond big time this series. I think he's got he's got favorable matchups, man. He's gonna be like Miami. They have like 7 undrafted dudes on their team. Like, there's no fucking reason we should let these assholes hang around with us. We're so much more talented, deeper. The team they're good defensive team defense, but individual defense, like Tatum should eat Max Strus alive if that's who's going to guard Tatum. Like, Oladipo's not on. Oladipo was Jaylen Brown's kryptonite last year in the conference final. I don't know if you guys remember. Yeah, he like ruptured his fucking quad or something. I don't know.
There's no more PJ Tucker.
No more PJ
Tucker was a Miami Heat guy last year, and I mean, we've seen him in Philly. Like, he gives guys trouble. Like, he's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Who do you guys think's going to start on Jimmy Butler? I think that they're going to try to have Marcus Smart do it first. I don't think they're going to want to.
Yeah, we don't want foul trouble.
I don't know. I could see them, like Mikey said, going to Jaylen Brown, because that's what they did when we needed to get Harden. You know, we needed to silence him. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that matchup.
It's a tough one. I mean, you got plenty of guys. I
love the depth. I think you can throw.
Yeah, you do. That's why I think you start. That's why I think you start with like Marcus Smart. You know what I mean? Like, defensive player of the year last year. You know, I think you want to try to keep Jalen fresh on offense as much as you can. And if you can take some of that workload away from him on the offensive or on the you take the defensive assignment of covering Butler. I think would help us out if we can have other guys do that.
I agree. And like I said, Butler's really good at drawing fouls. He's a master at it.
He's
So
very smart basketball player. You don't see Butler really fuck up a lot, like turn it over. He's very smart basketball player.
What do you guys
Yeah,
think about Bam this series? Do you think that he is going to play?
I will still never forget Bam talking kind of smack about the Celtics in the beginning of the season, like I don't like Boston, all this shit, and like he was like taking a lot of jabs at us. So if I'm if I were the Celtics, I look back at that and I'm fucking using that as bulletin board material right there because I mean, who's he think he is, buddy? Fucking Bam. That's who I want. That's who I want. I think Al Horford. If he can shut down Bam, buddy.
him and Bob together should be able to limit Bam
I want fucking Bam to
pretty
get dunked on tonight. If
pretty
there's gonna
well.
be a fucking Tatum to put his balls in your face tonight, I want it on Bam, buddy.
Yep.
I
Our
want that.
offense, our offense could open up tonight because, dude, it was tough in that Sixer series. The way he like covers the paint, dude, you got to give him a lot of respect. Like, he does a good job covering the paint.
Shut up. Fucking
Charlie.
dog. Um, I don't think I feel like the Celtics. This series is way overdue. I think it's time
Puppy
we
dude.
fucking smack somebody.
Yeah.
The thing that's gonna like what you can't do against Miami and what happened a lot last year. When I was driving here, in 4 games this year, the Celtics in 4 games had 75 turnovers against Miami. That's like that's I don't know math really. That's almost 20 turnovers a game. It's pretty close. That's what you can't do against this team. You cannot turn the ball over. That's what Miami does. They get in your fucking head. They get that little fat dump off the bench, Kyle Lowry,
Big
to
ass.
start doing some stupid shit. And the Celtics just get in their own fucking head and they do stupid, boneheaded mistakes. You can't turn the ball over. I think if you limit your turnovers to under 15, I think you're in good shape every game.
Kyle Lowry's legit bubble bass. He's legit bubble bass, but yeah, fucking guy with the fucking.
He's one of my most hated players in NBA history.
And
He is.
he's legit. He's gonna do what Harden does. He's gonna stick that bubble ass into you and fucking draw so many fouls. It's gonna slow down the game. I mean, I had to. I really want that. There's one series I want the Celtics to handle business. Is this one so bad? Obviously, it gets us to the finals, but I want to fucking stomp the Heat so bad. Like, I would love a statement fucking sweep on these fucking losers from Miami with fucking bandwagon fans over there, buddy. Everybody goes to Miami games for the clout, buddy. They
Yeah.
go take their picture and then they're out, buddy. They're at the beach, okay? Nobody fucking cares about the Miami Heat. Give me a fucking break. What a fucking
What
pathetic
seed
thing.
were they this year? Are they 8?
They're the A seed, yeah.
I think I can't even give them that because they were injured all year. I mean, they were
Right.
injured. I mean, the injuries killed them. That's why they're their 8th seed.
Yeah.
And they were 1 game away from being eliminated. They got blown out in the play-in by the Hawks to get to that
I mean,
8
it
seed.
looks like they took the right route because
Yeah,
they would have
clearly.
saw us, buddy.
But this team, they're just fucking. They're just a tough fucking team,
They're
man.
well coached.
I
They're well
respect.
coached.
I respect the shit out of him. And like Doyle just said, Spoelstra, I think might be the best coach in the NBA. I think he's with the talent that he has with this current team to do what he's done over the past few years with this current roster. I got to give the guy credit. I think he's the best
No,
coach
he's a
in the
good
league.
coach. Yeah, I thought in the beginning with the big 3 era of LeBron and shit, like, all right, buddy, you got handed
Yeah.
that fucking monsters. But
Exactly.
down the road, these guys, they've been there just as much to the Eastern Conference Finals as us. So
Yep.
I mean,
Can't take them lightly tonight.
no.
No.
Just fucking feed off the Garden, buddy. I want that Game 7 team to fucking just blow the doors off of. Oh my God, please. Feed
I
off
know.
the energy of the Garden, buddy.
I know, dude. Especially game 1. Like I said earlier in the shows, I really don't want Jimmy Butler to come off one of those games early in the
Harass
season.
them, man. Make somebody else beat you. That's what you
Yep.
got to do. Do what you just did to them beating Harden. Make somebody else try to beat you.
There's
Okay?
no one
Like,
else. Like
if you're going to give me PJ Tucker taking corner threes all night wide open, I'll take it.
Yeah.
this team can't score. The only one who can score in ISO is Jimmy. Like Bam, kinda, but not really. He's not that type of player. Like no one
Yeah,
else.
they
Can
got some
score.
shooters though.
They got shooters. That's what you gotta be careful. They got shooters
Yeah,
who have
they
been
definitely can
shooting.
shoot outside. They've been shooting ridiculous.
They-
What they shoot in the Bucks series, like
Oh my God.
46%. Like,
Oh,
dude,
wow.
They've been unbelievable. They kind of came back down to earth against the Knicks, but that's how they beat the Bucks. They just shot the
holy
lights out.
shit, dude.
Like Duncan Robinson fucking came out of nowhere after being benched all year, and he's shooting the 3-ball well. You gotta watch out for him. Struce is a good shooter.
What a fucking pansy. Remember him last year complaining, oh man, the Celtics, they left the locker room a mess after they won the Easter Cup. Of course, buddy. I'm fucking pouring champagne. I might take a dump in your locker room.
That's what they said.
Yeah, you didn't see that story, Duncan Robinson whining about fucking the locker room was trashed by the Celtics.
Oh, fuck yourself,
buddy.
pal.
Like they just made the NBA Finals. Like,
Hey,
fuck you, buddy.
Let's do it again.
Yeah,
do it again.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again in 4 games.
Please.
That's how we can sell you over there, right? Going to Miami for games 3 and 4, and they're gonna fucking party, go out, and we'll see you in the
Buddy,
final.
I'll destroy that fucking.
Would you pick up after yourself in there if you won?
No,
these?
you kidding me? Fuck that. No way.
No.
Fuck you.
No. What are you guys' thoughts on the lottery yesterday? Somebody asked. Mr. Rob Time asked.
Ooh.
I mean,
What's that kid that's going number 1? I mean, he's fucking.
Victor Wembanyama, and he's
he's going to the Spurs, huh?
Spurs. I mean, how about the Spurs, bro? They're
Good for them.
Their last couple number 1 picks, David Robertson and Tim Duncan, like.
Wow.
And now
And
Victor
you saw what
Wembanyama.
they did with that.
And you saw what they
those
did.
teams made they made the championship. So this could be a turnaround for the Spurs, bro.
That would be cool. I like the Spurs, but they're gonna have a new head coach. This is Greg Popovich's last year, right?
Oh yeah, we'll see about
We'll
that.
see about
Once
that
he
after
sees
you
this
just got
guy,
this
yeah.
kid.
Oh, really?
I could
Because
see
he
him,
hasn't
winning all.
officially said that, right? Or has he?
Yeah, let's just see how this kid. He did
I just
say
feel
that,
like
but
he's gonna be like, oh man, he's gonna want to groom.
Want to
this
try to
kid.
help this kid out for
Yeah.
a couple years, maybe a year or two.
You know, I mean, dude, I'm already seeing cryptic tweets about like Damian Lillard like wants to play with this kid. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, watch the Spurs turn into like a team that
Super
people want
team,
to
yeah.
play with. You know, this kid's freakish, buddy. I mean, 7'5", he handles like a guard. He's got a 3-pointer. I mean,
It's
obviously
scary.
he's playing in the international league, so I want to pump the brakes on him. I'm
Yep.
rooting for him. We need this young talent because we got guys like John Morant fucking flashing like pieces around, but he's probably gone, buddy. John Morant's suspended out all season next year.
Did you guys see the video of Adam Silver yesterday doing the interview with one of the gals on the draft lottery, and they asked him about John Morant, and he was just looked so disappointed, and he's like,
dude, your future talent right there.
and he's like, this guy's a superstar. Kids look up to him and stuff like that, and they see that, and it's just, I think they're gonna throw the house at him. I was thinking maybe he got 8 games the first time. I was thinking like 25 games maybe
He
next
said
year.
he needs help. He said he wasn't. He played that card. I need help, and then that's why they didn't really suspend him. And
Yeah, but
now it's like, all right, buddy, second time you're fucking flashing
in 3
around.
fucking months, you fucking idiot. I think he's getting the whole. I don't know. That's a tough one. We could do like a poll on that. How many over under 50 games?
When does John Morant pull a Plaxico burst and shoot himself in the leg?
Seriously. Oh my god. He's cost himself so much money.
People don't want him. You hear what was it? Stephen A. said, "I don't want my kid buying his shoes." You know, this guy's supposed to be somebody you look up to, and he's just being an idiot. He's just being so dumb, buddy. Like, come on.
Fucked himself on All NBA because of getting suspended. Lost like 40+ million in from getting that supermax.
And you know what it is too? It's like it sucks because he's one of those generational talents that like as a Celtics fan, I want to go to a Celtics Grizzlies game because I want to see John Morant. Like that's like people want to go see Ohtani, man. Like you want to see these guys play, and you know you got this fucking guy. You just can't get out of the whatever life he's in right now. So,
You know,
GD Sports has an insider, or is he just fucking Pop doesn't like this kid?
yeah, I don't know if I'm buying that.
I think he's trolling.
He says it's his insiders say that Pop doesn't like him, which
What's
I don't know.
Fucking
He seems
Facebook?
like a clear cut number 1.
Yeah, where's the source, buddy?
Yeah, what's
Facebook?
the source? What are we doing here?
Harden had so much fucking
Harden
GG Sports. Harden had so much chicken wing fucking seasoning on his hands, ready for that strip club. That's why he's throwing the ball away in Game 7. He was ready.
Can I talk about how much of a fucking loser that fat fucking piece of shit is? He
crumbled.
In Game 5, 6, and 7, in the fourth quarter of all 3 of those games, Harden played. That's 36 minutes total. He played about 30 minutes. He scored 0 points in the last 3 games of the fourth. He is the biggest fucking loser player ever in Philly. If they're gonna
Dude,
go anywhere, they got to get rid of that
friggin'
fucking
done.
bum.
Done. He's already. Then he already announced he's like wants to be a free. He's done.
He's got it. They can't re-sign that fat fucking.
He's going
loser.
back to Houston.
God, he's a disgrace to the fucking NBA with his flop. Did you guys see that one flop he did on Derek White where like
Didn't
he's
even
going
touch
up to
him.
shoot? Derek White didn't even fucking touch him, and he's
Yeah.
flailing his head back.
He's bad for
He literally
basketball.
looks for the fouls, tries to play the refs, and then credit to the refs for finally fucking saying like
elbow.
enough with this bullshit.
Yeah, they
You're
stopped
flopping.
calling him for him.
They finally stopped, and then he woke up the fucking sleeping giant.
Yeah,
in Game
poked the
7.
bear. That's all he needed. He fucking hit Jalen in the mouth, and I was like, holy, buddy, I never seen Jalen so fired up. Then you got Niang, fucking loser on the bench, grabbing Jalen's leg. I mean, dude, thank you for fucking awakening the Celtics because they were pissed off after that. I never seen Jalen so fired up. I was like, holy shit, buddy, this guy's ready to fucking dunk on somebody.
Yeah, I love how he posted that picture on his Instagram.
Oh yeah, that was
with
awesome.
that fat.
That's how you know he was
Yeah.
pissed about it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it, dude. When I initially saw that play, I thought like
I'm like,
he went into the crowd. I thought he was like fighting the Philly bench,
Yeah.
like ready to like swing. But
That
then
would
I
be
saw what
awesome.
Niang did. I'm like,
Like,
what
dude,
the
you can't be doing
fuck?
that
You can't
shit.
do that. And then of course Scott Foster gives Jalen the technical.
yeah, what the fuck? Doesn't even look at it before. He just calls Jalen.
He's like, hey, we got fucking Sixers +2 here.
A little sketchy too, right off the bat with those refs in Game 7. I was like, what the fuck are these calls? These tic tac calls they were giving the Sixers.
And then they finally stopped falling for the bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tatum's like, actually, hold on, you can't stop this shit.
Yep. So hopefully he gets to he has a huge first quarter tonight. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, I'd like to hopefully Tatum keeps rolling, buddy, because that was so fun to watch. Like,
Oh my
I don't even care. I don't
Aggressive.
even care if it was a blowout. It was fucking
Right.
awesome.
I mean, that's the best game I've ever seen him play, I think that was better than last year against Milwaukee Game 6, personally.
Yeah.
I think him, like, going to the rim in the first half,
Oh,
like,
dumb.
that's the thing that Tatum needs to do. He needs to go to the, like, when he goes to the rim, gets going, gets the layups, gets the mid-range going, then the three ball starts coming. And then that third quarter, he went fucking nuclear and just hitting
He
threes
does
over
okay.
Oh
everyone.
my god, you could just feel it too. I'm like, I can feel it. The one play that he saw Embiid was on him, he was at like in the middle of the paint and he pulled it out. I'm like telling my wife, I'm like, ready? This guy's about to fucking hit this. Like he was so fucking locked down. Like he's gonna hit this right in Embiid's mouth.
He did.
I mean, dude, he played with swagger, dude. Like he fucking made me eat my words. Like Jason Tatum showed up.
we were
Game
already,
6, I was ready to fucking
we were ready to
rip
ship his ass out of Boston.
I mean, dude, honestly, Game 6, buddy, he honestly, like, I know it was awesome. He won the game for us, but I still was, like, pissed. I'm like, dude, you kind of lost the game for us, Game 6. Like, didn't you feel like he almost threw the game us? Then he's like, all right, I got to save your ass now, or save my ass. So I think his legacy was on the line, but if we ended up losing Game 6 that way and Tatum, I mean,
I think it would have hurt, but he's too young. He would have been fine. Because he was. And to have a bad game like that and then still have the confidence that he had down the stretch, like,
Yep.
I mean, dude,
that's
you know,
huge.
if you're in men's league and you're missing, you're like, oh, boys, sorry.
Oh,
Like,
buddy, we played basketball.
To the next guy.
we played basketball all our lives and all together, like travel, AU, school, and dude, I mean, you have that bad game, and like most of the time you can't get out of it. It just happens. You have that bad game, you can't find yourself. Like the fact Tatum found himself and hit he had 12 straight points, dude. It was just
like 16 in the fourth quarter. I just had a men's league game like that Monday where I thought I was doing good in the first half. In the second half, dude, I was literally Jason Tatum first half of Game 6. Couldn't fucking hit anything. Turning the ball over again, pissed at myself, and then our fucking player coach Gio fucking calmed me down a little bit, and we got.
I honestly felt Tatum that night, Game 6. He legit was part of Space Jam when the little monsters steal all the powers from the NBA players. Like Tatum was like legit lost his fucking powers, dude, for a minute. I was like, oh my god, can't even dribble the ball. He's dribbling off his leg. He's missing layups. I'm like, dude,
he lost his mojo.
Needed to see one going. That's all you needed to see. And this is what I want to see Tatum. He's has this tendency of being inconsistent where he has a fucking great game like that and then he kind of like disappears for a little bit. I need to see this as his wake up moment.
You want to be that star, buddy. It's time to like put it on now.
They can't cover Jaylen Brown and Tatum. They can't cover both of those.
But did you? And then on top of that, Game 7, Tatum's playing his ass off. Brown's having a great game. Look at the offense open up, buddy. Everybody's like, fuck, we got to double Tatum now. That was like a perfect play that Tatum Saw Horford at the
Top of the
foul
key, they're
line.
doubling Horford. Yeah.
Doubled Tatum, and then they pass it to Horford. Horford kicks it back to Jalen for a three. It's like, dude, you can't get any easier than that when teams starting to panic and they're double teaming. You're like, dude,
Right.
that's what superstars need to do. They need to draw attention. They're a problem, and then the Celtics have a great all-around team. These other guys can make you pay. You know,
Yep.
it just can't get any easier than that. I mean, and that's what should happen fucking tonight, buddy.
They just got to play their game, Diesel.
Play their game,
Play
baby.
their game, buddy. They're the only ones in their way, is themselves.
That's
like,
it, man.
The job's not finished, buddy. The job
And
is
no
not.
Tyler Hero. There is Duncan Robinson going to step up and do anything?
Duncan Robinson's
He's been playing. He's been playing good.
shooting threes again.
He's been balling.
He's a really good shooter, and he could get that thing off quick. So they can't lose.
They got
sight of that
shooters.
guy.
Miami's got shooters,
No.
so
They do, but
They have a lot of shooters.
They can't D us up, man. Like we have
That's
too
what I'm
many.
saying,
Like there's no way.
the Celtics offense, if they get going early, they can overwhelm the Miami. So I'm hoping that's what happens.
Dude, I don't think they really have the interior defense that that we had to struggle with last series. Like this one, I mean, we should be able to get some more paint points.
I don't know about you, but Bob Game 7, he needs to do that every time. Dunking on that little sideline.
Yep.
Caught the ball at the sideline and just dunked him. Like, dude, he should do that every time. Like, nobody's stopping that guy. He's so freakish. Like, just if he can play like a stronger inside game and dunk it more than lay it in, like, dude, you're probably gonna get and ones left and right. Like that flush he had, like what was it, like on Embiid, dude? That was
Yeah,
like,
right on his
do
ass.
this every time, please, buddy.
Nope.
If we can draw Bam out of that paint, man, they got no
Bam, fucking,
shot blocking.
all right,
Who's
everybody-
Kevin Love gonna fucking block a shot? The dude can jump.
Seriously,
can barely
I'm-
fucking jump.
I
I'm
might-
calling it now. He's gonna get dunked on in this series. It's gonna be, I think, by Jalen Brown, and I think he's gonna absolutely posterize.
Tatum used to have that fucking.
Posterize
oh my
Kevin
God.
Love. I'm
I
calling
need
that.
it. I love it.
Kevin Love getting absolutely hammed on. But you know what I want to get dunked on too is Bam, dude. I just fucking. I still salty about that bubble block he had against fucking Tatum, and I just
I
love
just
Tatum
saw
to
that
come
on
right
the
at him and
TV
fucking
too.
slam at him.
That
just
haunts me
saw
still.
that.
That block.
That one hurts. That
That
one hurts.
one really hurt.
But that's all right. We'll get some more revenge this series. So
Need it. Starts tonight, bro.
So
No
what do you
fucking
think,
letdown.
Patty? I didn't get to ask you. What do you think the way this series is gonna go? How many games?
if I had to make a prediction, I feel like it should be Celtics in 5, but I'm gonna stick with Celtics in 6 because you got to give the Heat respect, man. They're definitely not an 8 seed. I think that they've been banged up throughout the year. You know what I mean? They're really starting to find themselves at the right time, so that can be a tough. That's always tough to play against. They don't have anything to lose right now, so I
Yep.
think with Jimmy Butler and Coach Spoelstra, think that they're going to be able to probably grind out a couple wins in this series. And I got
Yeah.
Celtics in 6 at the fucking max, the latest.
I just worry about one of these two games right here. Just some sort of letdown. I mean, this team hasn't.
These are huge. This
They
game
haven't
is
proved-
huge, man. This
They
is a
haven't
big
proven
game.
to us yet. Like they always fucking just take their foot off the gas, and until I see them finally not do it, I could easily see them losing one of these two games right here, splitting it, going back.
No.
I really don't want to, but
No.
until they fucking prove it, otherwise.
I kind
I
of
don't
like
know,
that PS3 Blazer.
think
I
so.
literally might take that.
It should be Celts in 5, realistically, but I agree with you, Petty. I think Celts in 6. I just respect Miami.
Mikey, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that Al Horford is going to get more or less than 7.5 points tonight?
I think this series, I think he's gonna get more tonight.
Dude, he's
He's going to hit some threes.
fucking-
The
it's gonna
threes
be a
are going to
pick
be
and pop.
dropping for Uncle
I think
Al.
Horford
Yeah.
has a big series, buddy. It's gonna be a pick and pop time, and I think he finds his shot again.
I think all he was
Just
focused
go-
on last series was just guarding
Shutting
Embiid,
down
and he
Embiid.
literally, you could tell, even he said it, he's like, I focused this series on like my offense. I didn't really care. Like,
Andrew Gora says Celtics in 5. You know when I fucking say Celtics in 4, get the fucking brooms out. This team means fucking business, and we're fucking winning all this shit. Fuck everybody.
Oh,
fucking
shit.
bro.
Good stuff. All right. Well, I think that's a good point to probably leave this episode.
Yes,
right?
sir. Let's get it.
Let me say this again. Celtics in fucking 4, baby.
go.
4.
Oh, GG Sports. Come on. Enough of that.
In
Real
7.
quick
Oh,
before we get off,
God,
I want
fuck
Coach
you.
This
Drew.
guy's
Oh,
definitely
he said
drinking
Celtics.
Bud Light. This guy's got Bud Light. GG Sports got Bud Light in his hand right now. We know what's going on.
Yep. So chat, we're betting on Al. Al Horford
Over 7.5.
7.5 points.
Yep, I love that. I like that one.
If it doesn't hit, it's all good. PS3 Blazers gonna cover your account, and you'll be all right. Other than that, appreciate everybody tuning in. We got the Celtics game kicking off here soon, so let's hope we get that W, and we'll probably do some more Celtics talk next week.
Get the fucking brooms out.
Let's go.
This is done. I'm sick and tired.